How's everyone doing? Welcome to another Sunday edition of the Will Talks Disney YouTube page. But if you're watching this in the future, it's not Sunday, so future Will. Don't title your videos in the morning. But what we're talking about today is more on Disneyland. We're talking about a rally that has happened in front of Disneyland that is trying to help provide some other reasons other than the $23 million a day lost by Orange County for the government of California to open up Disneyland. We're going to go through some pictures. We're going to go through what they're standing for, what they're arguing to Governor Gavin Newsom, and overall, we're going to see what can be deducted from this, and are we going to see more, and how will it help? So, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's jump into this article. So again, as we dive into this Blog Mickey article, I wanted to first say thank you for being here. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. And these videos are here for you. I'm here to serve my audience. So I want to know, what are you guys enjoying? What are you enjoying so far? What do you like? What have you not liked? What can I change? Because ultimately, I am here to serve you. I want to make these videos as informative as possible, as entertaining as possible, so you can come back video after video, and I'm doing a good job for you all. So we are going over an article that says, Open Disneyland Rally taking place in front of Disneyland today. So as we can see, we still have some signs here, pretty creative. They're adding a nice Disney touch. Tell the guards to open up the gates. That would be from our good old Frozen. Oh, brother, why is Disney still closed when every other theme park for Disney is open in the world? So we got some Disney-fied fans here. And again, this is brought to you by Mike from Blog Mickey. Definitely check him out. He's got one of the best Disney news websites out there. So as we can see, in front of the gates of the happiest place on earth, cast members and fans together, working together. Now, again, this comes on the heels of 28,000 cast members being let go, and 8,400 out of the 28,000 were coming from California. So again, he's getting these pictures from Discover the Magic on Instagram, so you can check them out as well. And here we have what looks to be a small crowd, signs, your typical First Amendment right to protest and things like that. Because when we look at the health data from Florida and what's going on, and what the expectations are from the state of California, it's a pretty hard contrast to get exactly where they want to be. So again, here are some more shots in front of the Disneyland Resort. So we got a small crowd, socially distanced, just doing their thing. I mean, when you look at these pictures and recall Gavin Newsom is a little strong. I'm not going to get into that issue. I have some thoughts about Gavin Newsom, but I'm not going to say those here. Just because overall, I think where Disneyland Resort and overall where Disneyland wants to be is open. They want the opportunity to open their gates. They want to be able to have people in the parks, employ people, have all those other businesses and folks be able to enjoy the parks as well. So again, here are just some more pictures. And again, we have some signs talking about recalling Governor Gavin Newsom. So again, here's ones from the back. So not a huge crowd, looks like to be 10 to 15, 20 people there. And again, they even painted a whole trailer. So some people are obviously more passionate than I am about this when it's dealing with your businesses and your lives. It really makes a lot of sense of what they're doing. I mean, overall, this is just the latest thing in the whole public outcry against Governor Newsom. And it's crazy that this is a month and a day from Gavin Newsom saying that we're going to have guidelines very, very shortly. And then if we kind of go through the whole history of what has happened. Now, again, this can be a little bit of a shorter video. So if I'm providing any value, make sure you give this video a like. Where we're at overall with this situation, we've kind of had this back and forth for a little over a month now. We said, okay, just to give everyone some timeline context. A month and a day ago, Gavin Newsom says, hey, we were very, very close to giving guidelines to the parks. We've been working very closely with the parks, so it's that CAPA organization, the California Amusement and Parks Assembly or something like that. Sorry, I'll put what it actually is, which encompasses Disneyland Resort, Universal Hollywood, Knott's Berry Farms, Six Flags, a couple other organizations, where they really wanted this dialect. So in theory, it seemed good. You have a giant crisis in COVID-19 with health concerns, economic concerns, mental health, emotional health, all these different things. We're now in month 7 of that. So you figure, okay, we've got the theme parks, amusement parks across the world. They're sending the representatives from California. We got the state government of California. They've both got health professions. We've got health professions. Let's put them together. Let's take what we're seeing across the globe and implement it for California. We don't need to reinvent the wheel. Let's just figure out what worked there, what can work here, and how we can open the parks safely. I think the most frustrating thing has been the unwillingness to waver off of the system they have now, the very little buy-in from the parks. If we remember what the original guidelines were, they were proposing that California had to be in the minimal tier, which could be somewhere Q1, Q2 of 2021 for Orange County to get to that ELO tier. Then they also had to be living within 250 miles. So there was just a lot of different things that they had to be, which didn't really make a lot of sense. They didn't really work with the parks and go off of their guidelines. Again, this isn't Disneyland. This isn't Universal's first rodeo. This isn't SeaWorld's first rodeo. They're just trying to find a way to open up the parks. So I think rallies like this are great. I'm a big fan when people are stepping out and stepping into what they believe in. Obviously, we have cast members that have been affected, 8,400 on the Disneyland side. Unfortunately, I don't think that's the last round of cuts if these delays continue to happen. So we've got a rally. People are trying to recall Governor Newsom. Who knows how far that's actually going to go. But I think this is at least a little step of progress in the right direction. Disneyland obviously needs to open up sooner than later. Fingers crossed that it's not in 2021 and we get some type of Disneyland Resort open in 2020. So again, if I've provided any value to you at all in this video, smash that like button, Mickeyfy it, subscribe, and as always, have faith, trust, lots of pixie dust, and I look forward to the next time we talk Disney.